Hi everyone, I hope all is well. I would like to cover the regarding the gift allowance. Is in Danish called Gavegrænse for the children in Denmark. What does mean? As a parents, you are legally can give some amount of money as a gift to your child, both of the parents. Thus, I'm going to simplify, and also there are some perspective to use that money in Denmark. Thus, I'm going to also describe that. So, I have a disclaimer. I'm not a certified financial advisor, but I'm as academia working as a finance expert, subject expert in finance. I'm teaching to finance, accounting, managerial accounting courses to my student, and also I have 8 years industry experience in finance, accounting, controlling position in Denmark, and also I have my bachelor and 2 master degree related to the finance and accounting, auditing, internal control, and all the courses also working experience from Denmark. So all in all, make me my confident and my area of competency or skill in the financial field. That's why I'm choosing this kind of topics, and this is the channel also related to the finance, personal finance, financial wisdom, pension and pension opportunity, child investment opportunity related to that. So I recommend you please follow this channel and watch this video completely, whole video, then you can understand that what is the advantage and disadvantage and what you have to do, especially for your child investment opportunity or tax-free amount as a gift for your children. Okay, and also there are some statistics I received from the YouTube that 90% of the people they are watching this video, they are not subscribed. So it's take only few seconds. Please subscribe. It will be encourage me that people are watching and like, and you can also notification the video what I going to upload in the future. That's also you are able to get that. So this is all I already mentioned the area. I mean it will be helpful for you to follow this channel, and it will be create some value. Like I'm assure you will be benefited along the way. You can follow this channel. And also moreover, I'm also living in Denmark for 16 years. I'm a Danish citizen, so I know all this kind of the economic or tax system in Denmark, how it's work, or maybe from my work experience or from my education. All this the broken part I connect and I try to be share with you guys. So this is completely sharing purpose, knowledge sharing purpose, or information purpose. If you make any decision, this is the important disclaimer for everyone. You have to make your due diligence, and you have to make a decision based on the analysis you have to do by yourself. So this is a video only for information and knowledge sharing purpose. Okay, jumping to the topics. Gift allowance in Danish is called gavegrænse. So this is the gavegrænse or gift allowance. Every year the government or state authority the determine this amount. It's not like a fix forever. This year for the 2026, you as a parents, father and mother, both of you are able to give as a gift amount to your child 80,600 for 2026. Parents can give 80,600, like father can give 80,600, mother also able to give 80,600. So both in total amount for both amount is in total 161,200 amount you are eligible to gift as a gift allowance for your per children without paying a tax. So what will be happen if you give more than that? For example, if you give 100,000 for single for father, 80,600 you don't have to pay any tax on that. the remaining money from the 19,400, you have to pay 15% tax. So you have to keep in mind, per parents, per father or mother, you can give as a gift amount is 80,600. If you pay more than that, you have to pay 15% tax. This is the rule for 2026. So when you give it as a gift amount, how can you use that money? You can use that money in different way. In Denmark, there are options. First one is barnårsbearing. I already have one single content on that barnårsbearing. I recommend you to watch that. And I have another content is Akshaya account. It's a special kind of investment account for the people who are living in Denmark. You can use that. And also there are some indexment fund, also ETF. There are also some of the video is I already have a premiere on that. They are going to get that. So first of all, this is the investment option. You can use that money for savings in bank, but I don't think it will be worthful because Denmark is not paying any high interest for your savings, so it will be not cover the inflation what will be coming up in the future. So it's actually, so I'm not going to be recommend to do that, but there are some investment option. So first one is barnårsbearing. Please, barnårsbearing means every year you can allow to deposit 6,000 kroner for your child, per child, and for this amount you don't have to pay any tax from the return. But and you can allow to saving 6,000 for 7 years, but you can binding for 18 years or 21 years. But I'm just in shortly touching the point, but I recommend you go to watch the barnårsbearing video I already uploaded. Then the Akshaya account, this is a special kind of account, 17% tax from the return for everyone, not only for the child, for everyone. But there are amount limit for this year is 174,200. Every year is changes. So that's also the another option. The another option is the custody account. From the custody account, you also able to choose some kind of ETF, what actually paying the capital income tax. In that case, you can use the child tax exemption amount. You don't have to pay the tax. For example, every person who are living in Denmark, there are 40,000 or 48,000 amount you getting the tax exemption. So your child is also getting, but child is not making money. So, but if you use the money for your child in the custody account and the income has to be capital income, and until the 40 to 48,000 exemption amount, you don't have to pay any tax on that. So this is the advantage also, you can take that. Okay, this is the option you have to use the as a gift allowance if you give it to your child. Okay, there are another option. For example, the gift amount is some amount limit, but if you want to give as a lump sum big amount of money for your child, how do you give it to your child? So there are some option. If you go and follow this option, you don't have to pay any tax on that. What is the option? It's called large amount of money you are give it to your child as a loan, interest free family loan is called. So family loan is familiar loan in Danish called. How do you do that? Some kind of lawyer that help you to do that. So it's called make interest free family loan, and each year you forgive the loan accumulation with annual gift amount. So annual gift amounts, it will be reduced from the amount you loan that. Yeah, I give you one numerical example. For example, you give it to your child as a 1 million interest-free family loan. So you make agreement on that, and also make some condition that every year money will be reduced. You will forgive to your child the amount of money you are eligible to pay as a annual gift allowance. So this year you can, as a both of you parents, you can forgive to your child 161,200 from the 1 million free family loan amount. So this is the option you have. That in that case you don't have to pay any tax on that, and your child also don't have to pay any tax on that. So this is the option you can use that. If you want to donate or you want to give it to your money as a lump sum or a big amount of money, make a free family loan and connect it with reduce the annual gift allowance every year. And this money, I already described you the option on the behalf of your child. You can invest in balance pairing. Of course, there are lower amount of money. They also have a option SPI account. So there are also amount of limitation of money, but the custody account there are also option to use that money. So what will be happen after 5 to 10 years? So money will be compounding, and your child will be 18 years old, and they are financially solvent, financially independent, and they can use the money for their, maybe they're having some training in the abroad or having some degree in abroad, or there are some hobby to do that, or maybe the driving license, maybe paying the down payment for their first home. So in by that process, your child will be economically independent, economically benefit for that. So this is the actually the I'm not going to critically analyze that. Of course, this is the summary of the option regarding the gift allowance, how to use that, and what is the tax advantage, and what is the family loan option within the family members with your children, and how that will be benefited. So this actually the mostly covered from this video. So there are more video coming for regarding your child investment opportunity. I recommend you to go for bonus pairing, and also Akshay SPI account. Maybe in the link will be come up, not for every link. You have to be follow this channel, and also more coming related to the how to live financially independent life in Denmark, also in how to financially wisdom, and how to secure pension life at the end, and you will be finishing your active life from the job. All these related topics is going to become up. So thank you so much. Do you like it or do you dislike it? Have some comment, constructive feedback. uh, I have a one short note. I don't have any person to make a editing, not make a script. It's completely raw based on my experience, because most of the things I had experience and I'm doing for my family, and by education. So all the broken pieces I can make it and share the knowledge with you. If it is impactful, if you like it, please subscribe the channel. Thank you so much. Bye. Have a good time and good